How long have you been teaching?
In the Granite City School District, this is my 7th year.
How long have you been teaching as a whole?
As a whole, 10 years.
What approach do you think is best when teaching high school students?
I think with high school students, it's good to be real. High school students can see through you pretty quickly, so it's good to just be yourself, present the information to the best of your ability, be funny, be engaging, be exciting, and just do the best you can.
What motivated you to pursue being an educator?
That's a great question. To be an educator, we always think back to a great teacher we had when we were young, and I was fortunate enough to have several really awesome teachers when I was a young kid, particularly at the high school. I was a graduate of Granite City High School, and so that, along with just throughout my entire life, I found myself teaching others, even when I was a student in school.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
My favorite part about teaching would be just getting to know the kids, getting to know the students individually. It's pretty interesting what some kids do outside of school, and it's fun to get to know them on that level. I enjoy coming to work every day and doing what I do, sharing knowledge and having discussions with students. So I believe the question was, what advice would I give high school students? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think the best advice you could have would be, believe in yourself, have high expectations for yourself, know that you can do anything, even if you've been told you couldn't. There's really nothing that limits you but yourself, and you can do great things, and I believe all students will.
How do you feel about this country's education system?
That's a loaded question. You know what? I think the country's education system is going in the right direction as far as with Common Core, having more teachers collaborate with one another, having the curriculum more aligned, so it's more of a step system. And I don't think we're in a bad situation at all. I think sometimes in the world we get a bad rap because we find ourselves comparing all of our students to only the select best students in other countries. So I think the numbers and the statistics are a little skewed. I think we have a great school system. I think our district has one of the top schools in the state. We have wonderful teachers, wonderful students, and I'm just proud to be a part of it. In addition to teaching, I'm also the FCA sponsor here at the high school, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I've been a coach at the middle school for several years now. I used to coach the boys basketball teams. Now I coach the girls basketball at the 8th grade level. That's been a lot of fun. I'm involved in almost anything I get my hands on. I've done Saturday detentions, I've done the peer tutoring leadership groups. Just try to be involved as much in Granite City as I can be, trying to help our students out. When I was a student, I was an athlete. I played several different sports, played basketball, football, tried out for baseball, didn't work out, so I ended up lettering in track. But as an athlete, I still have that competitive nature. I want to be the best at everything I do, and by coaching, it actually allows me to be competitive through my athletes. And again, it's just teaching. It's teaching kids how to, do a different move properly, learn the rules and the sportsmanship of the game. But it kind of feeds that competitive fire that I have.
One last message to Granite City High School students.
Granite City High School students, what's up?
What advice would you give students at GCHS? You can edit that.
Stand for a moment of silence followed by the pledge.